What's up, babies?
What? Where are we?
Welcome to the SydeCast, show about games, people who play them. I am your boy, him, Tremayne Labs, aka him Earl Jones.
Him Earl Jones.
Him Earl Jones. And welcome to the show. The order is different, so I gotta throw to Rachel out of nowhere.
Oh,
Yeah, why'd we switch seats, Rachel?
fucking okay.
This round ass
Hello.
table.
Hi. What? am I responsible somehow for the seating?
No.
Yeah, we
It's
all
my
got
fault?
together. It's your fault.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm Rachel, obviously, at this point, aka the Onyo. I've been playing a lot of Ghost of Yote.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, no.
You been having a good time?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Wait, what was your AKA? I want to.
The Onyo
Oh,
means
yeah.
ghost.
Oh, okay. You reminded me of the Oreo
so.
guy.
The Oreo.
Oreo. Boss. Hey, AKA Ron, AKA Brian.
You put motherfuckers on a couch and they start acting different.
It's not the couch. It's I'm already high in temperature. We're gonna make it. And the camera's over here.
He full turned up.
For turned up for what?
Turned down for what? What?
Yeah, we're good.
We're doing great already.
We're doing so good.
We're doing so
We're doing
good.
so good. Don't. Drew, hello.
Oh, hi. Hi, I'm Drew, a.k.a. I'm definitely going to spill this fucking drink before this is over.
Okay, knock on wood. Let's not do that.
I don't think there's an ounce of real wood anywhere near
Oh,
me.
please. There's a 90,000-year-old desk over there. Clearly made of
Clearly
rich
made of
Okay,
mahogany.
that's
Mahogany.
fair.
That's dark. That's dark oak.
Fancy.
It came from a house with many leather-bound books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew, introduce
Does it
yourself.
smell like books? Do I need to
Introduce
say something?
myself?
Yeah.
I just did.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I don't think you did. You just said you were gonna spill a drink.
Well, this
Well, that was
also
his
My
AKA.
name is Drew, a.k.a. I'm definitely going to spill this drink before this episode.
that's not how AKAs work.
Oh.
I hate to break that to you.
That's how my AKAs work.
Last time he
doesn't
was
judge
just
me.
AKA. So this is an improvement. I think we should
no,
let it
that's
go.
fair. No,
There's
that's fair.
words now.
Well, what's up, y'all? So, want to talk about some things.
Yeah.
What things?
There's a handful of things.
Okay.
We've.
Drew is doing so good.
He's doing great. I'm so proud of him. We've recently all had professional,
Competitive.
competitive.
Yes, there are professionals
Placement.
there.
There are
Yeah.
professionals there.
I am not one of them.
We were
Yeah.
not one of them. Shop recently hosted Fable Set Championships.
Yep. Yep.
We have all recently been to a Pokemon regional.
See?
Did we have fun?
I had a great time.
Did you have? Well, Sunday was a little rough.
Sunday sucked.
Sunday
Looking
was
at you,
rough.
Larry.
The side event?
I don't want to talk about Larry no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But how was the set championships?
The set championship was good. We had a solid turnout for our shop, like our size of our shop, and but what I thought was wild was, in my experience with 13 players, I rarely see a set champ event take less than like 7-8 hours.
Went very fast.
It was
speedy. It was speedy,
so
yeah.
fast. I mean, we fired at, like, the start time was set for 11:30. We started at 11:45.
Right.
We were done by 3:45.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I wouldn't even receive a
Insane.
text from my wife.
Like, none of the actual
Sorry,
like 50-minute matches went to time.
Okay.
Nobody took it to turns. And we had 4 Swiss rounds. Top cut was top 4.
Are they also best of 3?
Best of 3.
Okay, that's crazy.
And top cut, I mean, the top 2 match, 20, 25 minutes
Sheesh.
max.
The whole match.
The
whole-
top 2. Like
The
top-
whole round.
The whole game.
The whole shaboodle.
Is that just because of where the format is
So
right
that's
now?
what I was going to, yeah, definitely. That's one of the things that I thought was so interesting. So I saw the same 3 decks and 2 outliers.
Okay.
So there was a Blurple, there was Amber Steel,
Okay.
there were, so it was the same two, Blurple, Amber Steel. There was a Red Steel, which shout out to Red Steel. That's my favorite color combo. That's where
Shout out Red Steel.
That's where I got my first.
It's a new look by Zoolander.
It was a Wii game one too, wasn't it? Wasn't Red Steel a Wii game? Like a motion sword game?
Was
maybe
it?
not. I think
maybe.
so.
It probably wasn't.
got
I just
nothing
don't
on that
remember
one.
it.
I got nothing on that one.
That's my personal favorite combination. That's the first time I ever took top 8 in a set champs, which admittedly there were only 10 there, but that doesn't matter.
Is Red Steel an aggro deck?
I still took 5th. It's aggro. Mine was aggro it was more tempo, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tempagro.
And then there was another
Italian.
kind of popular deck that's blue green. That's kind of ramp E. And that was what Armand was. That's what Armand was playing. I figured that when I post rotation. So anyway, point is that the top 2 were the Red Steel and the Amber Steel, and those matches were so insanely fast.
Interesting.
And so
Were
I
they very
think
one-sided, or was it just like they were both like coming out haymakering and then it was over?
it was So what happened was that the person who won was on the play both games.
Okay.
And he just made it happen faster. And so like we're really in a very heavy character or creature state with like some songs and some action cards, but it's just so creature heavy, if you will, that like it's just slap cards, rack points, because the biggest removal card in the game has been rotated out. So
Okay. What card was that?
that was Be Prepared.
Okay, be prepared.
Be prepared.
Be prepped.
Be prepped, if you will, has been ousted. And so the
So
board
did it
wipe-
rotate or did they banned
Rotated.
It's
Oh,
rotated.
rotated.
It's ousted for now.
And they didn't
keep-
reprint it.
They
Okay.
have not.
Fabled.
No, they have
Okay.
not reprinted it in Fabled. I've not heard that is being reprinted in Whispers in the Well
Was
either.
that from the original set?
That was from set 1. Yes.
Okay.
So that has been a staple card in meta since the beginning.
Yeah, I know the card and I don't play the game. so,
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's just a really interesting time in Lorcana right now. It's very aggro-y meta. Saw a lot of that at the set champs, and honest to God, I could not believe I looked at my watch when it was over, and I was like, the shop's not even closed.
Yeah.
Like we've
Awesome.
never had a set champs
Awesome.
where we didn't have to
Yeah. Keep going after
normal hours. And
Everyone
and
made it home for dinner.
everyone
Yeah.
made it home for dinner.
Nice.
Like I was just like, dang, all right, this is wild. So anyway, that was just a really interesting experience as
Right.
somebody who's played in a set champ, a handful of set champs, run a handful of them. Never have I seen before one that went that quickly. And I mean, even last set champs that was less players still went past closing hours.
Yeah.
It wasn't a super late set champs, but it still took a good solid 8 hours, I think.
Yeah.
For that. And this one was, 5.
And you said it's 13 players?
Got wrapped up
13
in a
players.
shift.
Yeah.
Well, and that's not like a there's no dig on that to like the rest of it.
No.
Because if you think like 4 55-minute rounds, okay, so plus the any overtime if there is, but also just the get up, get down, everybody reset, right? Like so you've got four hours off your first rip, right? Your first 4 rounds. Then you go to top cut.
Yep.
And then those don't have a time.
Exactly.
So now you've got a best of 3 that can take hour and a half, hour and 20, especially in a format where there's control, there's reset,
Exactly.
there's slowdown. So it's interesting because it definitely speaks to the state of the meta if everything was moving fast.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there were a couple, I think it was round 2 and 3, that there were 20 minutes left
And
in the
was
timer
done.
and everyone was done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
That's
all right,
crazy.
we're going to round 3.
Last
we're going to
move.
round 4.
Yeah,
Like,
That's insane.
And not just because there was prevalent one aggro deck
Nope.
type. It seems like that's really cool.
which was pretty cool, yeah. And so anyway, I just thought it was a really interesting change of pace for Lorcana, an interesting experience hosting a set champs. I'm prepping when to order pizza, and then I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not because everybody's going home for dinner.
Yeah.
Like,
Awesome.
So- Yeah.
Save some cash.
Happens so rarely. Happens so rarely. With that being said, with like the speed of that like Lorcana set championship, to dive into speed, Pokemon in this variety of meta,
Yeah.
I think, Andrew, we kind of talked about this, would benefit from some changes, if you will, to kind of speed up the timing of a regional. Because regionals are fucking crazy.
Yeah,
They're wacky.
we definitely talked about it. I don't. It's not up yet, but it'll probably go up before this does. I recorded like my post day one, like thoughts on
Recap.
where stuff were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the meta format is extremely healthy. Yeah, Guardy's still Guardy and it's there and whatever, but
Sure.
like it's got answers. It didn't win, you know. The fact of the matter is that Charizard still is a really hard counter to Guardy.
Yeah.
And so, okay, you got a bunch of Guardy, now Charizard's back, right? And so, but a lot of decks are meta viable, and I in 7 rounds didn't see the same deck twice,
that's cool.
except for Guardy.
Yeah.
But that was such a huge percentage of what was there.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And the rest
Like
of my opponents were different decks.
Yeah.
And that's all really cool. However, we went to a 50-minute format.
Yeah.
We also changed the overtime. We got rid of 0+3. It's now 0+1.
Right.
And so, and we all knew when they made that announcement that it would result in more ties.
Yeah. Lots of ties.
Everyone's favorite thing.
But
Yeah, everybody
But
loves a
I
tie
don't
in a
think-
TCG.
I don't think we realized the other component of that, which is that it's really going to push that game 1 win and then the game 2 stall.
Right. Yeah.
Because the chances of finishing 2 Pokemon games, unless it's two of the maybe 3 meta
Turbo
currently
decks.
turbo decks or turbo-ish decks.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just say
Okay.
faster.
Yeah.
right?
Attacking on turn 1. Or,
Attacking on turn 1 or 2.
Sure.
Right, the stage 1 or the stage or the basic decks that can attack. Those 2 can sit down and I can play 3 rounds really easy. The moment you're sitting across a Badoo Dragapult, even just a Jelly Guardy,
Ichipala.
Oh my god.
any
Ichipala.
yeah.
Oceanic Glue.
Even if you're both playing at a nice clip, you're going to see a 20 to 25 minute long game.
Right.
Plus round reset, let's say you're both fast, you get it done in 2 minutes. Your first game took 25 minutes. Your second game now has less than 25 minutes to exist in a 50-minute format. That's if everybody was sat down when they actually called it because they were hustling you down.
Right.
And so I think it was my round 5. By the time I sat down in round 5, I was sitting in like mid-range tables, top 50-ish%. And I literally had people within earshot of me, several of them saying that they were 0-0-4. They had just gone nothing but ties on the day up to that round.
That's insane.
And like
That's
and not like
insane.
one, like a lot of them.
Yeah.
And
That's exhausting.
I'd love to see the data on that Tord Pile deck that they brought, the Control-y Kangaskhan deck,
Absol. Yeah.
Absol deck. I would venture to guess, and I don't know this is just like mass speculation,
That they won game 1.
that they won game 1 and controlled game 2 till time.
Yeah.
That's the way that deck worked, was control game 1, because it didn't seem to do too well past the time.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
The time past it, like once you were seeing all 3 games,
Right. Yeah.
it didn't seem to do as well.
Yeah.
But if you can control game 1, everybody's unfamiliar with it. You go in, and I'm not saying it's a bad deck. I think it's actually a really cool deck that's way too smart for me.
Yeah.
But
Me too.
Same.
Yeah.
I understand
but
I eat crayons.
just wanna play
I'm
the
big time
card.
fan.
Big time crayon eater.
I just want to swing.
Macaroni and cheese flavored Crayolas. Yeah.
I don't want to read my cards, so.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Why would I do that?
it's time to talk about the first several rounds of Pokemon at all levels.
Best.
Cup challenge being best of 1.
Best one.
I think
because your experience is not anecdotal at that point, right? When you've had that much information and you're at that large of an event, like it can't. What you're saying is not just like, oh well, I heard one person say this, right?
No.
Like it's not anecdotal information that drives a that makes you go, oh, I think we should change it, right? Like this is such a large impact.
And just to be clear, all of my losses were game 1 losses that by game 2 I was winning game 2.
Right, yeah.
And probably would have been able to win game 3. Like I was handily winning game 2,
Yeah.
but we just weren't going to finish it.
Yeah.
Right.
If it was the old format, I probably would have turned every one of those games into a tie because I was 0+3 rounds
Right,
from
yeah.
winning.
Right.
I just wasn't 0+1 rounds from winning.
Sure.
Right.
So I'm not saying this because like my performance would have been the same. I would have had more rigid losses, right, with a best of 1 format, but I just would have felt better about it. I don't feel good losing game 1 and then just watching especially as the person who's playing off the loss is sitting there going like, okay, I'd like to see this game
please let us
like
move.
I'd like to fit and that's just all of that becomes contentious for players, right?
Right.
And there's no
Right.
reason for that. If I've lost game 1 and we're not going to be able to finish game 2 more often than not, let's try and see it. And the best of 1 format for Pokemon's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So how are we saying 30 minutes for one game? Do 3 and 50.
Right,
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that did.
You know, like
The math ain't mathin', and I don't like math.
That's sale prices.
and so
29, 2 for 50, Mr. Allen's.
so yeah, I think
1
what
for 32.50.
yeah, I think what you could do is you could see regionals go to a best of 1 30-minute rounds, even with a 10-minute interval in between rounds. You'd be running at about an 8-hour day if you ran 12 rounds.
Yeah.
So you'd start about the same time. You'd finish right around 5:36 with the first cut. You could break for dinner for an hour, and then cut to the top 128.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think the top 128 could play another best of 1, 3 rounds after dinner, and cut and single elimination.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go 128, 64, 32, top 16.
Yeah.
And then you go into day 2 with your top 16,
Best
no
of 3.
time.
Right.
Best of 3. Just run it out and see every single top best of 3 match 2. I'm not saying that the best of 3 doesn't have a place in Pokemon.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just don't think
There's a lot of people.
I just don't think
a
you
lot of
need it to figure out who the best players out of 3,000 some people showing up are. I think the variance will iron itself out. Also, Pokemon has so much ability to control what it is you are and aren't seeing.
Right.
Yeah.
Outside of those 6 prizes, and we even have cards that let us go look at those and take them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think that there's enough to say, listen, you can win any game of Pokemon. I mean, how many times have we seen on a stream where that Dragapult deck, recently that Dragapult deck's got all 3 Dracloaks prized, and you're like, game's over, he might as well just concede. And then that person wins.
Right.
Right?
Sure.
Because they figure out that weird knockout that gets the one that get the Dracloak out, and they're back online, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the variance in your prize cards can't make it very difficult to win.
Of course.
But
Sure.
but you build your deck a little bit differently when you're going into that. Anyway, that's my thought. I still had a blast. Kudos to moving the regional upstairs where we had windows.
Oh,
That
nice.
was
Oh, that's
insane.
cool.
That's nice.
That's
We had
awesome.
windows on 2 sides of it, and it was so different to just like sit there and go. The crew we went with, we had so much fun. All my opponents were wonderful. The first match of the day, the vibes were great. I played a Petrant poison deck.
yeah.
Immediately got dunked turn turn 1, round 1.
no.
Like I never even saw a turn. And that could have just been like, oh man, I don't want to be here.
Right, yeah.
But the opponent was rad. Like we were having a good time. So
Daughter.
That's awesome.
We are
that
going
stuff-
home.
that stuff was so fun.
That's awesome.
Did play in a building battle.
Nice.
Did come in first.
Nice.
Nice.
Out of like an enormous amount of people.
Cool.
So that was pretty cool.
Nice.
But I had been playing Ethan's Typhlosion all weekend.
And that
Oh.
the
And then I pulled the Ethan's Typhlosion building
So that
battle.
helps.
So like
You knew what was going
I
on.
knew what was going on. I had my lines pretty. It's just 40
You took
cards
out the
now.
Ethan the Vengeance out of your pockets.
Yeah, I was going to say, he pulled a few out of his pockets.
No, I didn't. I wish. No, I pulled the Typhlosion Team Rocket's Tyranitar.
Okay.
And so, I mean, definitely a different deck than what I was playing.
Yeah,
today,
yeah.
But did Tyrannosaurus thing and then let go. But it was fun. I really like Milwaukee as a town. It is a really cool town to visit.
It's so nice.
Milwaukee.
I wish I would have went to that one.
Algonquin for the
What I
good
learned
land.
about regionals is that I'm mean to strangers.
Okay.
Yeah?
Because y'all both so personable and enjoyable. When I sit down at a regional table,
Okay. You're serious.
not intentionally though.
Yeah, sure. You're locking in.
I'm real locked in.
That's how you lock in.
and I don't
Understood.
have time. I don't have time to gauge other people. I'm just like, let's get these 15 minutes over.
Sure.
Whatever happens in that 15 minutes is what happens.
Right.
I feel like I land somewhere in between you and Drew if I'm competing.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of like I'm nice and
a
I say
giver.
hello and then I'm done. And then
I'll give you
"Great
the
game"
initial
afterward.
courtesy.
Like I'm gonna say hi.
Hey,
how's
how
it
you
going?
doing?
Yeah, hey, how's it going today?
Nice to meet you. And then whatever happens after the game starts, what happens? I don't know.
You don't immediately
dude.
look at them and just roll a dice and go heads or tails before they've ever sat down.
I do think I've done that like once. You ever like, because the person who sat like across from me was like immediately like my vibe didn't match theirs. I was like,
Yeah.
heads or tails.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
I can have a feel if I try to talk to you, I'm gonna have a bad time.
Right. they're like setting their bag down and you just slam your fist on the table. Heads or tails?
I've never done that.
That would be hilarious.
Hilarious. for me,
Right.
though.
That's intimidation right there. That maybe it could get you DQ'd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because attitude is like a part of the whole situation.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
The tude?
The tude.
Oh, no.
That's
Gotta
why
keep
we
that
can't
shit
take
in
certain
check.
people to
No,
regionals.
I'm super bubbly because it makes me feel better when I lose.
Yeah.
So like I try to like I was definitely like way more like happy-go-lucky, like, yo, what's going on, man? Awesome. Like, are you having a good day? That's great. Me too. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I still want to beat you.
Yeah.
You know, like, I want to win. I want to win.
Yeah.
Well, sure, yeah.
But, you know, I'm not going to get mad if I'm like, get that corn out of my face.
Get the gun out of my favorite Jack Black movie.
That's also too hard.
Is it?
I don't know, but Nacho Libre's up there.
It is. I think it is Nacho
Oh,
Libre.
Saving Silverman! Yeah, it's like top 3 for sure.
Mine is Nacho Libre.
You
But I'm
are
also
probably not
younger
even
than you.
old enough to know what Saving Silverman
Yeah,
is.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
The nachos are stuck together. It's one nacho.
It's lug nut. Fixed it. You have to watch this. What have you done?
I shouldn't have.
You did it.
I regret. I have regrets in my decision.
It's really old.
Yeah, I'm not going to sing the lava fried chicken.
Are you sure?
Please don't.
Okay.
I think he wants to.
I think he wants to really bad.
It's,
Lava chicken. Drew is a choking on his liquid death. If he does this, well, no.
I'm waiting till you recover. I'm waiting till you recover.
Someone call it.
It's
out.
okay.
Deep
I'm
breath.
fine. I'm great.
Liquid Death is
Are
already
you
gone.
out of liquid death
It's gone.
already?
He's sweating.
That's insane.
He's rehydrating as we drip on this seats that we're normally sitting in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
around this wooden table.
So
Ron and I are both like, are we going to address the fact that we are not?
no,
Okay. All right.
no.
Okay, great.
Well, just the fact for what?
Nothing.
What?
do you not look at our group chats?
I don't think he does.
I don't think he does.
I don't
do.
think he does.
I did. I
Did-
had plenty of comments.
Not today.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
You made comments when we got to this place that we usually at.
No, I made comments earlier today.
I don't
Okay.
physically believe that.
About 250.
250.
So-
So was there any wacky decks that you came across while you were playing?
Oh, that's a good
No.
question.
No, just all straight like
it was
stuff
all
you've
straight
seen
stuff.
before.
Yeah, I mean, I played Dragapult, like straight Dragapult. Played
Yep.
against straight Charizard.
Yeah, dang.
What about gay
Yeah.
Dragapult or gay Charizard?
None.
Well, I
the
didn't ask.
straightest of the straightest of
Thank you
dragons.
so much for that.
Straight presenting.
We were all thinking it. It was, yeah.
I played against straight presenting.
Yeah, a lot of bow ties.
Charizard and
Yeah.
Heteronormative passing.
Yeah.
Right.
heteronormative passing Charizard, heteronormative
Yeah,
passing
nice, gotcha.
Dragapult.
Nice.
Um, Definitely bisexual Goldango.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
obviously.
100%.
Obviously.
100%.
Yeah.
Make it rain, baby.
Oh, gosh.
Jesus.
Oh, right when I took a big, I almost just died again. All right.
God.
I don't know if you noticed. I'm waiting till you take sips.
That's why I said my liquid death down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Goldango,
Yeah.
Armarouge, I mean, the biggest surprise was my round 1. I wasn't expecting to see that Archaladon Petron.
Oh, it was
poison
Arch.
deck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Archaladon is definitely
Yeah.
straight.
Yeah.
That's a good matchup for
straight
you
as hell.
too.
It is a good matchup for me.
Archaladon feel MAGA.
What?
Archaladon feel like a MAGA Pokemon.
Is it what?
That's what I'm seeing in my
it's
head.
a bridge?
It's a bridge. It's a hard-working blue-collar man.
Why is that gonna? I don't think that's inherently MAGA.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm
That
getting.
could just be a hardworking blue collar man.
Yeah.
That's
He's
what
a
I'm getting.
union
at
member.
Archaladon.
Color's blue.
And
Okay.
is not MAGA. What?
What? Yeah. It's not.
Anyway.
Oh man. What have we
Off the
done?
rails.
I don't know.
We are off the rails.
Sorry, Archaladon.
Sorry, Arch.
Sorry to all.
Yeah, that was
our-
rude.
our
He's a
Archaladon
good
people
boy.
out
That
there.
was rude of us, yeah.
I'm
He's a
sorry
good
about that.
boy.
No, it would have
I
been a good
apologize.
matchup, but my opponent knew the hell what he was doing and made
yeah.
sure not a single Archaladon came out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair.
He
Yeah,
said
smart.
absolutely fucking not.
Not today.
He's like, I'm not giving you a 2-prizer that you will knock out if you breathe.
It's true. Yeah, you got little guys that can just get poisoned and KO'd.
Right.
Yeah.
So he just
Did you get
played
jungle
the
dumped?
poison. Huh?
Did you get jungle dumped?
I did not, but we were there with Levi. Levi with us. You should watch Pokedub's regional recap if it's up, but it'll be up by the time this comes out. Levi went. He played Mega Venusaur.
Okay.
He also had my eldest do his nails and had
They look so good.
jungle dump written on his nails. So every
nice.
time he jungle
Nice.
dumped, he kept a counter. He got 30 jungle dumps throughout the day.
Nice.
Very nice.
But I didn't run into one. If I would have ran into it though, that would have been
Good for you.
God, that would have been amazing.
I don't like how everybody else getting their nails
Jungle
done.
dumps.
Except me. That's crazy.
You
weren't there.
You weren't there.
Okay. We're there.
Huh?
Okay, and
Okay, but that's very difficult to do.
I don't
So
think
so
it
many,
is.
lots of 30 some jungle dumps.
30 jungle
30
dumps.
jungle dumps.
30
That would probably look like
He
the
should
excrement
really
pile in
take some
Jurassic
fiber.
Park.
I would agree.
Yeah,
so,
Yeah,
certainly.
that's a
gotcha.
big pile of shit.
Get that boy some mirror lights.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
cool.
think Mega Venusaur's it's almost there, but
It needs something.
it needs something, and then it's immediately. I mean, Phantasmal Flames comes out, and you get Mega Charizard. So
Yeah.
So,
so
Yeah.
how many of those decks are we going to see?
No, it's gonna get real.
A lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to
Yeah.
get.
Here
spicy.
comes Palafin, baby. Mega Charizard, you better watch out.
yeah.
Dolphin Man's got your number. I'm on something today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The
I
voice
mean,
is crazy. So moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quickly. Moving on.
There's a video game that one of us enjoys very much. That is getting a movie adaptation. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yep.
Horizon Zero Dawn also dealing with its own Sony controversy with Tencent games.
Yep.
I don't remember what the other one is called that Tencent has made. Light of Martharim,
Something like that.
Light of
Yeah.
Margaret or something like that.
Oh, yeah, the one
Yeah.
that looked exactly the same.
It
Yep,
looks
sure.
exactly
Sure
the same.
do.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it, I was like, ooh, yeah,
Yeah.
Sony.
It's like someone took a
They could-
picture of that game and then stick it in
They
AI
didn't
and
have
then
the
just
they didn't even have the dignity to change the hair color.
not even the hair color.
Jeez
dog.
Louise.
And then I like
Like
the
they should've just
defense they
made it a
tried to
guy.
do. The defense they tried to do is like, well, Horizon Zero Dawn borrowed stuff from other games. We just borrowed that stuff. It's like,
But you borrowed all of it.
You
The problem
borrowed
is you
all of
borrowed
it.
all of it.
it's the same game.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't played the Tencent game. I think there's a lot of maybe potential gameplay variances
Oh, sure.
in
Sure.
what they're selling there. But I think it ultimately comes down to a very similar argument that like Pokemon and Pal World are going through right now, right? Like what core concepts of gameplay are
Right.
like intrinsic to what you're making. So when you match up like because it's not like Pal World is a turn-based RPG,
Right.
Sure.
but you're catching monsters, they're fighting on your sides, all that sort of stuff. And Pokemon and Pal World have been going back for so long.
You're firing miniguns.
You're firing weapons. They're going so back and saying like there's enough of our DNA here
Right.
to say that you aren't legally distinct in what
Right.
you're
Right.
doing,
Right.
Yeah.
But even in
doesn't
like,
make
Power World's defense is like, at least they have guns. Something.
Right, sure.
Yeah. I mean,
That's the wild thing about the Tencent
Yeah.
thing is like you have a world where you're looking at this Pokemon Power World thing happen, and then you go like, What if we changed basically nothing?
What could happen?
Let's repackage it. Sounds very corporate.
Talk to my lawyer.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, because even with like Pal World and stuff like that, I get it that it's like a different game, but like even the character design, like it looks like they said, okay, how can we make Pikachu into a different like whatever? It's like they took one and then they're like, okay, let's make a version of it.
It was like,
you know what I mean?
Right.
Here's the answer to the test, but like change some of them.
Right.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
It felt like somebody was looking at things and going, make it legally distinct.
Right,
Yeah.
sure.
And I think that
Is this far enough?
And I
Right.
think that that's ultimately what Nintendo is doing in all of these lawsuits is going, if that's your starting point, your starting point is bad.
Right,
Right?
exactly.
If your starting point is, I'm going to take this idea and change it enough to be able to legally argue that it is not me,
Right.
Yeah.
or I'm not stealing it.
Yeah.
You're making a bad faith argument in the first place because what you're saying is I'm trying to steal this and not be held accountable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. You are not trying to make. You do not have an original idea.
Exactly.
You are just trying to deviate far enough to say, but it's not the original idea. Sort of.
But hear me out. What if it's two plumbers from Brooklyn? They're from a family of stars, and we call them Stario Brothers.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
It's different.
It's different.
It's different.
Yeah. From a whole other galaxy.
They get on Star Road instead of Rainbow Road.
That's right.
The throwback. Nice. That's what it was from. Yeah. It was just a
Stario
different
Party.
universe.
I was in
yeah.
a different
Party.
universe.
You had that Rick and Morty like channel thing where they can watch different
Dog,
universal.
Intergalactic Cable
Intergalactic Cable.
are the best Rick and Morty episodes. I'm dying on that.
Real fake doors. Not this one. Not that one.
Stay out of that personal space.
Hands in your eyes, Johnson. You want to order microwave? Hands in your
But to keep going,
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn
Yes.
movie adaptation is in the works.
Yeah.
And it brought to my attention what are some favorite movie adaptations? Let's start there and kind of like work how they get bad very fast.
I feel like we've gone through this.
I think we have.
We did do that, but I think
I think there's room for a
sure.
deeper conversation.
Great.
like
I don't have anything new.
I enjoyed so just to like launch it, I guess. I really enjoyed the Resident Evil movies. For the most part.
Right.
Mila Jovovich.
What I liked about them was that I felt like they told a familiar story
Sure.
that wasn't the exact same story. Like
agree.
and I think that's why I enjoyed them so much outside of just like I love watching a badass lady kills zombies.
Fair.
You know, that part.
Super
part's,
badass.
That part's cool.
I was a big fan.
But I actually thought that like some of the storytelling was in that was really interesting, and there was enough deviation to make me go like, okay, this is not like a rinse and repeat. And it didn't feel like, to me anyway, that like canon was expected to be upheld.
Right.
And I think that's the magic sauce, right? Because I feel
Exactly.
like the movies that try so hard to make it like identical to like what the game was, like I feel like they always fall short because like we've had this conversation where there's just not enough time to tell the story that needs to be told in order to make it the video game adaptation.
Exactly.
So I think it really comes down to like what compelling story can you tell and squeeze it into the box of that game, right?
Right.
We were quick side note. We were watching this Rapunzel anime show that my daughter was watching. It's just like some kind of Rapunzel animation, whatever. And I'm watching this. I'm like, how the fuck did Rapunzel get into this fucking story loop? You know what I mean? Because like I'm like this was totally a different story for a different thing, and they're like, how can we jam Rapunzel into it? You know, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're like,
I do.
this is a really cool story, but we got to put it into an IP or no one's gonna watch it. You know what I mean? But if it was like standalone
interesting.
and like its own like action adventure thing, it would have been like, I mean, it wasn't actually bad. It was actually kind of good. But like it would have been better if there was like legit new characters and story. Like not, if it wasn't, okay, that's Rapunzel. Why is she there? Like, why does
the
she
fuck
have
is
these
Rapunzel
powers?
here?
Like, what's going on? Like,
Why
it was,
Rapunzel?
yeah, it was
Why
cool how they
Rapunzel?
tied it all in, but it was this is what I mean. Same thing where it's like you kind of have to come up with a cool story and then fit it into that game box.
Yeah.
I think to have a successful thing anymore, because like we said, we just don't have time to do it.
Is the Horizon, do we know yet? What do we know about the movie?
All I know is that
2027?
2027.
Okay.
Production in 2026.
Good year.
Columbia.
Pictures?
Colombia.
And I do know that it's intended to be more like prequel-esque, origin-esque.
Okay.
So I've seen those done really well, and I've seen those done really poorly.
Sure.
And so I am cautiously optimistic as I approach many things. In when I already like something, I always am like, we'll see, right? You know, I'll watch anything with an open mind. I am excited for it because like it's one of those interesting things with Horizon, in my opinion, and I'm sure there's so many other games, stories, etc., that fit into this box.
Yeah.
But the reality is that you don't need a ton of what was before for the world to make sense. Like you get, you understand. Like you understand what has happened and why we are here. And the only amount of backstory you get throughout the game is just to ultimately drive Aloy's mission forward, right?
Sure.
So like you're learning tidbits about like why she was doing, you know, why she has to move on to this next chapter of what she needs, you know, right? Or like flashbacks, or one of the cool things in Horizon Zero Dawn, that for anyone who hasn't played is like you have this lens that allows you to look at data, right? And it's the actual name of what the
Focus.
Thank you. The focus tells you holographic, you can see holographic data. And so like a lot of the storytelling is her using the focus to reflect on history, which ironically is a more technologically contemporary time.
Like
That's like the triangular Bluetooth earpiece.
It's her
thing
it's her
right?
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's a Borg.
And so like I will be curious to see what they do in terms of like quote unquote origin story. Because a lot of the history of the world isn't necessarily what matters, right? Like it does matter within reason. Like we know how we landed in this spot and what we need to, you know, like what you as Aloy need to do to try and save what's left of humanity. How far back do we need to go? Are we diving into why Aloy is who she is, or are we diving into why did the world become this way, right? And so like that'll be what I'm interested in, and it'll just probably all land on execution. But I think that's where things sometimes go wrong when you're doing a prequel is like, what is your intent of storytelling? What are you driving at? What story are you really trying to tell, and does it align with the story that's being told, or the type of story that's being told?
Do we know that it's Aloy?
Oh God.
Do we know that it's Aloy? And does it have to be Aloy?
It is Aloy.
It is Aloy.
It is Aloy. And does it have to be Aloy is a great question, because I would watch a movie that wasn't necessarily about her.
Aloy specifically. I would just want to be in the world.
Yeah, like, you know, more about some of the people who propelled this disaster could be interesting. Kind of like, you know, if you were a Hunger Games fan or whatever, like Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, about how the first games began, etc. Like, you know, I'm interested in world building as a Lord of the Rings junkie. I love all of the extra stuff about anything Tolkien. You know, it's good. It's good shit. Give me the world building, and I don't necessarily need the characters so long as it's driving me to think more about the world that this stuff has happened in. Anyway, so I'm curious. So that kind of opens the door, I think, for like, what are your guys' thoughts about like storytelling in film when it's a video game that already perhaps is rich with story, and hence why people are trying to make a movie out of it.
Like taking narratively driven games and turning them into to film or TV.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that there's an increase in success around it. Obviously, I think The Last of Us show is doing very well. People are really enjoying that, and that follows the story of the video games pretty closely. With some tweaks here and there, and that's okay. I might have talked about this the last time. I'm a very big proponent of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy methodology, which is basically like every different version of media when you tell it needs to be justified in the media that you're telling it in, right? Which means things have to change, right?
Right.
Douglas Adams, is that correct? Okay, thank you. I knew in my brain it was attached, but he wrote all of them, right? He wrote the BBC television series, he wrote the radio plays, wrote the book, books, obviously, and then also the screenplay, the most recent one with Simon Pegg and Mos Def, right? Like, right? That's
right.
Yassine Bey.
Huh?
Yassine Bey.
Yes.
He dropped the name Mos Def, so his name is Yassine Bey.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I did not.
It's like a Cassius Clay and Muhammad Ali situation.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't realize. I think
Welcome
I
to
think
the
he
White
was
Couch.
still Mos Def.
He was still Mos Def at the time.
Okay.
I mean, chance.
My bad. I did not know that. I didn't even know that change had occurred. But yeah, I think when you're making a narrative game that already succeeded as a narrative game, like we've talked about, I think like the Metal Gear games and like like Kojima's kind of got I'm telling a story, just please push forward on the controller. Right.
Yeah.
But like really good narrative games balance the fact that you as a player have agency, but you're also experiencing a story that is maybe more rigid.
Right.
That agency component of the storytelling in video games is important.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you take that out and just tell the same story, it may not be as compelling. Right. I feel like the reason that Last of Us works so well as a one-to-one television series, maybe you didn't have to play the game.
Sure.
Right? Like, maybe it is just really on a lot more rails than it seems like it's on.
Yeah.
There's really only one way to solve each problem that they've laid out for you.
Right.
And you're just kind of getting through it to play, to tell the story that they're trying to go.
Right.
I think what makes narrative or movies in video game universes interesting is them justifying making it in the medium that they are by telling a story that is new and interesting.
Yes.
Like the Halo TV series would have been amazing if it was not Master Chief they were telling that story about.
I agree.
Because everything they did was incredibly interesting inside of the Halo, like the Halo universe. I thought all of the character stuff, I thought the Master Chief character stuff was interesting.
Yeah,
right.
If it was just about any other Spartan.
Sure.
Like,
I agree 100%.
Like this stuff's all pre-Reach. That could have been Carter's story.
Right, yeah.
Everybody would have been okay with that. It could have been a Emil's story. It could have been literally any other Spartan story that we had much less information about.
Yeah.
And I think the reviews would have been completely different in between that. It was that you took a character with extremely established canon and you went, what if we changed every last bit of that?
Yeah.
Right.
And now it's something completely different.
Yeah.
That's the other direction of it.
They wanted to jam Cortana in there, though. I don't know how you would do that otherwise, right?
Introduce Master Chief towards the tail end of it and put Cortana,
okay.
you know?
All right.
You get there.
Chief.
Yeah.
See, I'm glad you mentioned Last of Us and Halo. Because my thoughts on movie adaptation video game into movie adaptation has now changed into give me a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think television shows with the ability to stretch more
Yeah.
offers video game adaptation more space. Because think of it like, because I would love for God of War to become a television show. Because I think the usage of think of it about like Quest. You go on a quest, that's an episode.
Yeah.
So to speak. But you still on the main timeline.
Yeah.
Think of it's like filler episodes in anime. Still on the main quest.
Yeah.
But this shit is also happening and I gotta deal with it on the side.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think TV shows allow to be able to tell that kind of idea better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely why I'm not nervous about HZD being a movie because it is an early story as opposed to trying to tell the story of the game, right? Like if they'd said it was a movie and it was the whole Horizon Zero Dawn game, I'd be like,
good luck.
We got good luck. Like,
It's like when they fucked up Assassin's Creed.
I think a movie, I think that's another perfect component of it, right? Because you can do that. You can go, we're going to tell a short prequel story, a la Rogue One, that leads right up to the moment you boot up Zero Dawn.
Right.
Cool, that too.
Right?
That'd be awesome.
Like I'm not saying that that's what they're doing, but I'm saying you can do that. You can condense a story that fits into an hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever you want to make the runtime of this thing, and go, you can watch this and it will enrich the first 5 to 10 minutes of Zero Dawn when you watch it. Or when you play it. I think that's very fruitful ground to make something inside of video game spaces. I think, like you're saying, if you're going to try and adapt the actual narrative of one of the games, TV is your only option.
I agree.
And even still, I mean, I don't think we can say no, because I think we've seen a lot of very successful iterations of that. I think The Witcher proved to be a successful iteration of that. We'll see how it wraps up here in season 4 and 5.
so nervous.
I know. But I'm gonna still give it.
I'm still gonna get. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. But
I don't think. I think it's very unfair for Liam Hemsworth to be dogged on the fact that he took a role.
No, I don't dog him for that. I'm interested to see if they lose sight of what the story is really about.
Yes, sure.
That's my curiosity. Is, are you going to tell Ciri's story now or not? Sorry, rabbit hole.
Yeah,
no, you good.
But I don't think it's a rabbit hole. I think it's the same concept, right?
Yeah.
It's a badger's den.
But I also want to say, we talking about it from the frame of video games. This is a universal adaptation component, right? How many books have been made into movies comic books have been made into movies. Comic books have probably done it the most successfully, right?
Sure.
Have transferred those audiences into film where people are like, okay, cool, it's a different universe, fine, we were already set up for this.
Right.
But how many different books to movies where the book, the literary people are just like, it's not as good as the book, and it's like, okay, it's not supposed. It's something different, right?
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
Of course, there are very few exceptions to the book being not as being the book is generally quote unquote better, right?
Right.
In that it has more room to tell you more details, more story, but that doesn't mean that the film is inherently bad.
Right.
No.
There are also, of course, bad adaptations of,
because you're still cramming an entire book into 2.5 hours of a movie.
Girl on the Train is one of my favorite mystery books, and I thought the movie was disappointing, right?
Sure.
But not because of the lack of story following along, just the way in which the story was told, right? And so, why did you choose to do it in that way is always a question. If the story is laid out a particular way, the movie's not enriching the experience,
right?
So I think it comes back to your point, Drew, is are you enriching an experience of a story being told in a different medium or not?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And really, they are.
I think that's unfortunately the case. Rarely is it something. Did somebody come to the table and go, this won't work. I want to tell this story in this video game universe, and it won't work as. We forgot to plug it in.
And
it won't work as a. It won't work as a video game.
Right.
I want to make this as a movie.
Yeah.
Right? I think that it could be cool. I think that what they're doing could be cool with Horizon Zero Dawn. I hope that we see more. I want this to be successful. I like seeing things that I like made over and over again.
Yes.
Not from a nostalgia standpoint. I like fresh takes on cool things.
Yeah, absolutely.
On things that I like. I mean, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one that gets remade and remade and remade, and every single time the last generation of people that love the last thing are like, this isn't my turtles, right? And
Right,
like,
right.
and
Not my turtles.
I'm not saying they're all good. I'm not saying that I've liked them all
Yeah.
because I haven't.
Yeah.
But like,
Because they were not made for you.
they weren't made for me,
Right,
and that's
Not
okay.
your turtles.
And
Not
then
your
some,
turtles.
yeah, and like. But I like seeing it happen. I like someone trying to
Yeah.
try something new in a new space.
Because it'll be somebody else's turtles.
There'll be somebody else's turtles, and then all of that other stuff can be stuff that people explore and go
Right.
like, "Oh, I like that too," or "I like this too," and so I don't know. I think that it's cool. I think that there's lots of hit and miss, probably more miss in the video game into film storytelling thing,
Sure.
but I do think that we're like right now experiencing some of the better stuff that's ever existed.
Sure.
So
Sure.
hopefully Sony does the right thing there.
Maybe they'll sell it to Netflix.
Like
Nice job with K-pop Demon Hunters,
yeah,
guys.
nailed
Real
it.
good.
Nailed
Real
it.
good one.
nailed the K-pop
Real
Demon
good
Hunters
on
call.
that one.
I still refuse to watch that.
You need to
Oh,
watch it, dude.
Just watch it.
Just watch
I
it.
politely refuse.
Just
one of us.
one of you haven't
us.
watched TV.
Nah,
right?
nah,
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, I forgot though. Yeah,
One
you,
of
like,
the Italians.
you claim to not like Into the Spider-Verse too, so whatever.
Ooh,
Whatever.
Whatever.
Um,
I'm just letting you.
Don't
Just
know
don't
why
look
we are.
outside this Halloween. Just letting you know.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, we already got a pre look at that at the shop with the
90%.
the trick or trunk in downtown.
Yep,
It is
90%.
going to be a
Demon Hunters.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of kids.
I just
K-pop
hope
demon
we
hunting.
see some Saja boys.
Yeah.
I don't want to see just Rumi
I'ma
and
stay in my fucking
Miri.
house.
Yeah, you
Stay
will.
in my fucking
Yeah.
house.
I'll be inside October 31st. Don't you
Okay,
worry.
fine.
It's
Well,
the 20
Saturday.
it's the
this
25th.
Saturday, so stay in your
Here in
house.
town.
on Saturday.
In my goddamn house. don't you worry about me. Y'all gonna be like, where Tremayne at?
Yeah.
In
In
the
his
house.
house.
In this house.
Don't worry. They'll start singing. You will become entranced, and you will float out your door and follow the crowd.
That's alarming.
I don't think he's gonna.
What the fuck is the rapture? What the fuck was that?
Man,
Something like that. It was like the opposite rapture.
The opposite rapture.
Yeah, it goes the other direction.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I actually thought about this on the way here.
Yeah. Okay.
okay.
I hate plates. I just want y'all to know that.
Plates.
But as
Like license plates or like plates that you
Like
eat
plates
off
you
of?
eat
plates
off of?
as you eat out.
Okay.
Oh,
All
gotcha.
right.
But as
you
two
a fucking
Italian
otter?
men, I just have a question.
Uh-huh.
When y'all serve pasta, do you put it in bowls or plates?
Plates.
Plates.
Y'all are disgusting.
Why would you put pasta in a bowl?
Why are you putting
Wait, hold on, wait. Oh, why would you put the pasta in a bowl?
Anything with a sauce that it should be served in a bowl.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
What's
So
that?
you're trying to keep the sauce contained. Is
Exactly.
what you, okay, yeah, no, you don't need to do that.
I'm gonna level with you, and I'm
Let's-
gonna say whatever the fuck is clean.
Sure, yeah, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
like,
Like-
I have no preference on how
I'm a-
I'm gonna consume a meal as long as it is
Okay.
clean.
I'm a bowl boy.
Do your plates at home, are they perfectly flat? Are there no lifted edges? Does the sauce just run off
Also,
your
there
plate?
should not be enough sauce on your pasta.
Now
that it,
you've
like,
fucking done it.
I was, I'm being critiqued.
Now
Listen,
you've fucking done
Listen,
it.
Okay.
you need enough sauce so that you have the bread scoop at the end. You got to have the scoop.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you don't need enough sauce that it's the milk to your cereal in a bowl.
Sure, yeah, that's gross.
No, I like my spaghetti sauce.
Spaghetti in a bowl, huh? All right, what's your go-to pasta then?
Like tight.
What type of fucking noodle are you putting in that bowl? This is a friendship test.
I'm a big fan of angel hair.
Me too.
Okay,
good.
angel hair's
Alright.
good.
Yeah, it's one of my
Okay.
favorite.
Angel hair's
I don't like real spaghetti, so Ha,
It's too thick.
it's
I hate
too
it.
thick. Mm-mm.
I
I don't want
fucking hate
worms in my mouth.
No. Dude.
No,
Hello, Ron. I did not know that you liked worms.
worms on my mouth.
it. Worms on the mouth.
No.
Yeah.
A little
Okay.
bit of that. Anything with ridges.
I want. Ooh,
I like some rigatoni,
Yeah.
some farfalle.
ooh, I love farfalle.
Yeah, a little bit of butterfly, bow ties, whatever you want to call them.
The bow tie.
Yeah, but it's farfalle, which
Yeah,
is butterfly.
Okay.
Is it a butterfly? That's enough. That's enough.
You want to eat pasta out of a bowl? Get a
Fine.
ditalini or a
Oh, yeah.
tubatini.
Yeah.
Then you can start. Then you can start eating pasta out of a
Yeah,
bowl.
you can make pasta
You know you
fagioli
eat
or
wrong?
something like
Yep.
that. Yeah. Like a
Did
bean
you know you just
pasta.
eat wrong?
Yeah.
Now you do. Now you know you
I did
fucking
you
you
did
just
it.
eat
Welcome
wrong.
up to the SydeQuest. Oh man, we demonetized immediately. I can point to the map where my family's from. Leave me alone.
Me too.
Right. Jeez.
My mom-
and
my mom
Drew and I
will
are starting
my-
to smell like our grandparents.
My mom will really like this portion of the podcast, which I found out on my birthday that my mom watches the podcast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because she recognized Tremayne.
Yeah. And your dad said I look like I'm from the 70s.
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha.
My
Honestly,
mom was like, I
one of the
recognize
greatest
him from the
compliments I've ever
podcast.
gotten.
I mean,
and I was like,
know,
wait, my
lucky.
mom watches the podcast?
There you go.
Shit.
Shit.
Support.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
I mean, my dad watches.
She'll love this part.
Yeah.
And
No one
then
in my
I'll-
family watches this
I'll
show.
get ridiculed for asking about pasta and bowls.
No, it's okay.
I
It's
eat
okay.
wrong.
It's
It's clearly not.
It's fine.
It's
fine.
clearly not.
Okay.
clearly
you
not.
framed the question, what is the correct way to do it?
Okay.
Right?
I did. That is true.
I don't think you did. You say the correct
Yes.
way,
No,
or did you say?
objective-
I didn't say
He's-
that.
he said-
but that's kind of what I asked.
Okay.
What is the correct way to eat pasta?
Yeah.
So that's it. You can put it in a bowl if you,
Yeah, you can- yeah,
you
sure.
want to, absolutely insult our heritage. That's
Oh
fine.
shit. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Drew and
those-
Ron, for the
those
universal
bowls-
speaks for everyone
for all the
answer to
Italians.
this question.
King of the
Yes.
Italians.
Yes.
Write that down.
Bowls.
I don't think I
out-
could have gone on with life without knowing the
You're welcome.
answer.
Bowls are for Chef Boyardee and fucking SpaghettiOs.
Just write it down. We eat wrong. Just put, we eat
Wrong.
wrong.
Well, dude, I eat my pasta out of a mug. Just a fucking coffee mug. I just put angel hair down in there. It makes it easy to spin.
Yeah, you then spin the fork and you just get all of it in one bite.
We are onto something,
How
guys.
long have we been
We are
talking about
onto something.
pasta? Is now my
mugs.
It's
question.
been several minutes. And it's
Check the link in the description down
Entirely
below.
my
We have
fault.
the SydeCast pasta mugs now available for sale.
Sidecast pasta mug.
would buy.
They come in 8 ounce, 16 ounce, 32 ounce,
All single bite.
all single bite. They
Oh,
come
shit.
with extremely large forks. Yes, it's
It's
basically a
Trident.
shovel.
Get yours today.
Get yours
Jesus
today.
Christ. Do I have to make pasta mugs
I think
now?
you do
Yeah.
now. Actually.
I feel like new bit is you having to make something every week.
Add that to the
Right.
list, Drew.
Yeah,
Yes, that'd be great.
great.
I'm putting pasta in a mug this week and taking a picture of it. It's happening, guys.
And then you're gonna come in and be like, you know what? Mug
Okay.
was kind of a great
Like I don't
idea.
get the bowl thing,
When's-
but the mug.
But the mug,
got a
I tell
handle.
ya.
But the high walls and the handle, dude.
The high walls. I mean, I've eaten soup out of a mug.
That's
yeah.
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 That's not weird.
That's not
It
weird.
got noodles in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That count. That's
Sure.
pasta.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway,
so sick.
Pokemon
Nice job.
ZA came out.
Nice job.
Oh, it did.
It did.
It did.
Yeah.
Damn.
On the Switch 2
And
and
the
Switch 1.
Switch 1.
Yes.
You played it.
Yeah. Well, I've mostly
you've
watched.
watched
it.
Mostly watched my wife play it.
Are you guys still in the tutorial?
No,
I'm just
No.
past the tutorial.
no, we are not in the tutorial anymore.
I did hear it was very long.
It is a long toot.
I would say yes. Definitely yes. The only grace they even remotely get from me is the reality of some new mechanics.
Yeah.
I will never sit here and tell you that I think it needed to be as long as it was, but the new Pokemon exposition stuff is just like, why for me? Like,
Yeah.
why so much story?
So much.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like, there's gonna be a big bad that's doing a thing, and
Yeah.
that we need to go and investigate somehow. I
Sure.
did love. I don't know if you guys got this far. I don't want to spoil anything. Never mind.
I mean, I'm not gonna play it.
I don't want to spoil.
you worry.
I don't want to spoil anything.
But Ron's playing.
I'm playing.
I don't want to spoil anything.
But you know how I play.
He'll be done in 6
I'll be
months.
done in a century.
there's a cool way to partner, like form a partnership on getting to the bottom of some things that's going on in town.
Oh, gotcha.
Ooh.
That's all.
I just saw
thought
that
it
you
was-
could sit at the cafe with your Pokemon.
No, that's probably not.
Oh, that's
neat.
adorable.
Yeah.
Also, it's very French, which
I
makes
like
my soul
Detective
happy.
Pikachu.
Yeah?
The movie.
The movie.
Where I'm sorry, but
I thought you meant the game.
You started talking about Pokemon and figuring things out, and then
It rattled something loose.
In his defense,
I'm so sorry.
before the pasta question, Detective Pikachu was going to be my segue in.
Okay.
I'm so
In his
sorry.
defense.
So it was your
The
segue.
way that
It was gonna be
fell
my
out of
segue.
your brain.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
It was like a
Rachel.
fucking loot box.
Out of his brain, down his sweatshirt, out his pant leg, and onto the floor. Here it is.
That's Detective
I like
Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu. And we're all sitting here.
Yeah,
What? Why? In what way? In the game?
what?
Is there hats in the game?
Do you mean the children's game?
In my head, that was fucking so on topic. because you said getting to the bottom of some stuff going on in town.
Super sleuthing.
Pokemon game.
Detective. Got it.
Pikachu!
And then I had 47 thoughts, and that's what
Detective Pikachu.
Who's that Pokemon?
Okay, I'm sorry, Rachel.
Anyways.
Continue.
Yes.
There's a partner.
No. Detective Pikachu, talk about it.
It was good. I liked the movie.
Yeah, and their adaptation of Mr. Mime was great.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
That was so bad.
Anyways.
Oh,
What the
sorry.
fuck was I?
You were saying that you
Getting
really
down to
like
the
the
bottom of
partner
stuff.
mechanics
Oh,
because you can get to the bottom of stuff.
there's a cool little like partnership situation,
Situation.
and I think that I'm just diving right into the whole topic of it all. I'm sorry. I think that the new game, just from watching, I haven't felt it, I haven't had the visceral experience of playing, but watching it, I mean, I can see how engaging it is as a player, if you're open to the reality that the format has changed.
I don't like change.
Well, are they kind of doing it the same way like Zelda does it? Like where they do it like a couple games are kind of the same, and then now they're going to maybe like a.
I don't know. Maybe
We don't know what.
I don't know.
We
you know?
truly don't know what's next.
Yeah, we
Like-
don't know. I could see that being a thing where, you know, because I mean, they've kind of been dabbling in like, you know, there's I always call it Arceus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Well, Legends, right? So it was Legends
Legends
Arceus,
of
Legends
Arceus.
ZA.
Okay,
So this is the Legends game.
this is the Legends. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, Arceus, you know, was a different style, a different experience. Sammy thinks that
God,
this has been
Pokemon.
an improvement upon Arceus, just in terms of play experience.
I think the
and
one, okay.
visually,
sure.
at least for the Switch 2.
Yeah.
Boy, it
Not
looks
on
nice.
Switch
It looks. Oh no,
Will it
not on
dookie?
Switch 1.
It doesn't look dookie, but it's only 30 frames. There isn't a good distance. It takes time for stuff to load in a little bit more, so it kind
Okay.
of
Draw
it kind of
distance is rough.
yeah.
So what I'm hearing is get a Switch 2 first.
Yeah.
Switch
That's
2
what-
is
that's what I
pretty
heard.
for what it's worth.
Yeah, my kids are asking for a Switch 2 for Christmas. They're not actually, but they are. So they are asking.
Yeah.
So Santa Claus,
Yeah.
please provide Switch 2 to my family.
You know, it's unfortunate. There was a breaking and entering in around house on January 1st.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
No, there wasn't. Anyways,
But you've been playing?
There's a beat up rank. Yeah. No, I played a little bit, and my concerns are like really like the concerns are like what I worry is like seeing that it's just the one map. You're just in the one city, so like the scenery doesn't change enough. You know what I mean? So like that's my one worry that I'm gonna like start getting like kind of bored by like just the landscape of things because it's
I
not
see.
different enough. Like, and I know like Arceus and like that kind of stuff. Like you were going to different
Sure.
areas of maps
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
they still kind of. I never played it, so I didn't
Yeah.
know.
It was still smaller, like contextually speaking.
Okay,
In terms of like.
They made it look large because there was a map.
Right.
See, I prefer small in Pokemon games.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo.
I
No,
also do too.
yeah.
But what I've noticed about this particular game so far is that things are opening up within the city. So
Yeah.
like they're not all of the city is like immediately accessible.
Right.
And so as you do new things and explore new areas, then like another portion of this side street in what is clearly supposed to be Paris
Right, yeah.
is
Why is everything in France all of a sudden?
I'm personally thrilled.
Yeah.
As a
Where would you want it to be, dude?
But I
West Newbury, Massachusetts.
What was that word you
my
just
God.
used?
Francophile.
Francophile?
French lover.
You scared of Franks?
Oh.
What?
You scared of Franks?
Depends.
That'd be a francophobe.
Francophobe.
Francophile is into it. Deep.
You into Franks? That's crazy.
Yeah. Frank's
Ballpark?
red hot.
Francophile, if we want to get really weird.
Ballpark?
About it.
Ballpark Franks?
I do like a hot dog.
Disgusting.
I do love hot dogs.
Anyway.
shit.
Yeah.
And Detective Pikachu was out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Ours was a stream.
Yeah.
Yours was 47 thoughts in your own fucking head.
One of them just dropped.
And then, boom, Detective Pikachu. There is a distinction between the way those two things
Kool-Aid
happen.
Manning
Yeah.
through the wall with Detective Pikachu. Okay.
We were fishing in a koi stream and you were launching a cruise missile. Oh man. No, I mean I like being able to move around because I'm not a huge fan of the turn-based stuff. So I like the change that was Arceus were they turn-based?
No.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Well,
the battle mechanic in
Yeah, the
Arceus? The battle mechanic in Arceus was not existent.
it's not like because it's all about catching and research. I didn't play. I watched.
It was catching and research. There was like the bigger Pokemon that you did battle
Titans.
with, but it was not this system. It was not the
interesting.
free roam moving around.
the mega fights.
The mega fights
are comparable to Titans.
Okay. Then there you go.
yeah. And I have seen some gameplay of that, which I think is
mega fights are
cool,
actually kinda cool.
because you can, I think it's cool because you can like call them back and like protect them from damage. But
My
also,
baby.
yeah,
You
right,
are
yeah.
also like as a character
you can
physically
get
at
knocked
risk.
out too. Yeah,
Oh shit!
You are
I
at
did
risk.
see like a thing,
which
where,
makes sense.
like a
Yes.
Magikarp.
why is the trainer always immune to everything?
Yeah, no, you are
that's
like in peril. You
Yeah.
are dodging. You're bobbing and weaving, baby.
So that's Pal World, isn't it? That's the thing. That's how, that's how it works in Pal World.
They were
You
like,
are-
hey, if we can't beat them,
Can't beat him.
join them. Let's
Join
just
'em. Take
copy
it.
that shit.
Yeah.
How
do you like it when we do it?
Yeah,
We're a major corporation.
they'll just do this. Okay,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
You feel good about
Yeah.
yourself.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me
asshole.
sue you. Not. Like, see how this works.
There's a lot of rabble about the new format, though. I mean,
Yeah,
and like the style of battle, and
I know people are bitching because there's like no jump, there's no cycles, there's no like anything like that.
But aren't you only in one city now?
But you're only in one city, but it's large.
In X
but
and Y, you got
I think what's cool.
rollerblades.
I think what's cool in the city though, at least, or like you can get out of the tutorial, but then like you don't have to stay on the track. You can kind of just go.
yeah,
So like if you want to side quest it, you can just side quest it.
Yeah.
From get.
Big fan.
And I know you can get ahead and get some good starter Pokemon and all that kind of stuff by like just going and
yeah.
doing instead of staying right on the rails.
So if they're stealing stuff from Power World, does the trainer get a gun now? Or?
Oh yeah, they're all strapped.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
just making
Yeah,
sure.
you get it
Just wanna
like
make
in.
sure.
I think you get it on the train.
Yeah,
I think we should arm
you
the
choose
children.
it when you choose your starter.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like
Total Dial, Glock.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Glock.
Tepig is AK.
Yeah. Yeah. And is it Chikorita?
Yeah, Chikorita
Chikorita's
is
a
a bow
Z.
and arrow.
It's a bow and arrow. Definitely a bow
Oh,
and
we've
arrow.
been saying it wrong. It's not Pokemon ZA. It's Pokemon Zap 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 Zap.
Gotta hold it sideways like a black guy.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's
We're wild.
I don't know.
I think it's cool. I like them having a non-mainline game to try new things in.
yes.
To see and what stuff. For me, I like Pokemon being a turn-based RPG.
Yeah.
It's like the one of those that I
Yeah.
like to play
Yeah.
outside of now Expedition 33.
What?
But I like for Pokemon to stay in that scope because
Sure.
that's like how my brain in Pokemon
Yeah, yeah.
works.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
That being said, I like them having other things to
Yeah.
do and make, and I don't see any problem with like the
Same with the Turtles
Legends
thing that you just talked
Yeah,
about.
Yeah.
The Legends thing being its own thing.
Yeah.
I probably won't play Legends ZA because of my Pokemon tutorial fatigue. Like
Sure.
I
Sure.
just
This is what a Pokemon is.
yeah.
And if the non-mainline is just like a perk for you and not something that like super excites you, then why go through the fatigue?
Sure.
Right.
Right? Like if Pokemon for you is I want the turn-based experience, then you can forego it because it's not a mainline technically.
Sure, right.
So, it's
I mean, Pokemon XD for GameCube was one of my favorite Pokemon games. Not a mainline game,
Right.
But I'm just saying for me, like that's the game mechanic I'm looking for.
Sure.
So when they immediately were like, "It's real time dodgy dude," and I'm like, I don't know, like probably not what I'm looking for out of a trainer Pokemon catching.
sure, yeah.
But I think that it's great that they're doing it, and I want them to continue doing it, and I hope that it's well received by everybody. Yeah. My eldest is playing it; she loves it so far. Likes the new battle stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think what's cool about this, like when you see big name games like this, is that there's the freedom to break format and see audience receptivity, and kind of like because. I think that there's to your point, Drew, like there's an expectation of what you're going to get out of a game. Like we can harken back to like Assassin's Creed, which was get the name assassinate, get the name find the spot assassinate, stab. And then, when they started breaking out of that a little bit in Odyssey, and you really see it broken out in Valhalla, right? And Valhalla had a lot of mixed. I personally love Valhalla, but a lot of people did not enjoy Valhalla's breakaway from the streamline. The Assassin's Creed. It should just be get in the thing, assassinate, come out of the Animus, then learn a thing about Desmond or whoever the fuck, get back in the Animus and stab. And I get that. But I think it just is a good question of like, why do you think it's healthy for games to deviate from their main line format
100%
as a video game, as video gamers? Or do you think it, like, why do you think they do it? Do you think it's healthy? Do you think it's a detriment to fans? Like, what are your guys' thoughts on that? That was kind of the bigger question, I think, that has been in my brain since watching Z through A launch, seeing so much mixed feedback on the game. So that's where my head was at about that.
I think the same thing with the Turtles conversation. I think it is healthy to do so. I think making the same game every single every 2 years or whatever, we're releasing the same essentially Pokemon game, different story, another set of Pokemon, whatever. Like I feel like that gets stale.
Right.
Like so whether they're released, I mean, I'm not saying like don't work hard and make something that people don't want to play.
Right.
Just to slap a Pokemon name or a title out there. But like I do think like I feel like this is a different kind of game that's gonna be for certain group of people, not the turn-based, enjoyers, probably more like me that just want to mash buttons, and go for it. So I don't know. I think it's healthy. As long as they get more turn-based back, as long as they go back, touch on it, and like try some new things, go back to turn-based, keep everybody happy. I don't need a new Pokemon game every year. Right. Of that,
Right.
That's a good 3-year thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think there's a concept here which is like the stage of game development that we live in, and the state of all of that stuff. Like franchises are moving more and more to like the living game experience, right? Where you drop a number off the end of it, and it's just like, hey, this is Team Fortress. Team Fortress 2 is now almost 20 years old, and that's insane to say. And it's wrapping up, but like it's just been the same game with iteration upon iteration upon iteration coming out of it, and things like Fortnite. Right? Like all of those are established things. I think it's probably time for Pokemon to find its footing into a mainline game.
Sure.
Which is a living, expanding universe that you have a character and a PC and you're moving from region to region, and maybe we're also seeing a new system and we're going back to the other regions that were there. You know, there was an inkling about whatever Gen 10 is as being an MMO.
Man, that would be awesome.
And that led me to picking up Pokemon MMO recently, yesterday actually. Pokemon, which is exactly that, right? It's everything up to black and white. All of the regions that are up until black and white.
What is it?
It's
just like a compilation game.
It's a mod.
Oh,
It's a mod that uses ROMs that you burn from your cartridges of the original game GBA and DS versions of games.
Okay.
So your ROMs.
So
that you ripped.
Your ROMs.
Yes.
So ROMs they don't give you. You have to provide your own clean ROMs and so but it is a mod that takes those ROMs, strips like basically all of the Pokemon data out of them, and then it mashes it all into one big world, and then has a server where you can see where everybody is and you are, and so it's like you and other trainers running around together, catching and saying. But you go through the narratives of those games, but they've also added stuff into they've modded the files so that some cool stuff happens, like raids and world bosses and all that sort of stuff. All that to say, that's something that Pokemon could look at and seriously take serious.
Yeah.
Because then they can do the Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
They can do the Pokemon Snaps, the Pokemon Dungeons, the Pokemon Unites. They can do all of those things right around it. And if they want to, they can even have places in the map where you go and launch into those things, right?
Right, sure.
But if you happen to have bought those or whatever, right? Yeah. I think having a mainline game and then having your ancillary games around that where those are your testing grounds, your exploration.
Sure.
Ooh, how does this mechanic work really in our format? Without dropping it into a patch and then having to go, oh, we didn't realize that at scale it was going to break all of these things. Right?
Right.
I think that's incredibly valuable if you're a big enough company to be able to do something like that, and Pokemon is.
Yep.
And so I love it. I love it existing. I liked Arceus. I liked all of the different things that it tried. And I think I would actually probably really like this if I could not have whatever it is that's burning up and eating my insides out about these damn tutorials.
Why not just come over and
I was thinking the same.
do the
Want me to play the tutorial for you and just give it back?
Well, I've actually talked to I talked to my daughter about just doing that. I was like, maybe you just play through the tutorial and then
give me the 30-second rundown.
And then
it's probably not a bad idea.
Tell me the
target lock mash button.
Because I'd hate for you to miss the game because of but I really do understand.
Especially with Pokemon tutorials for some reason drain my soul.
I would just hate for you to miss I'd hate for you to miss it because I do think you'd really like it, knowing how much you liked Arceus.
I think so too, and that is more of the reason that I have a really big disdain for this. And you hit it on the head. It's not just tutorialization; it's also like exposition that we used to get through interactions.
Exactly.
We used to get like. Black and White had an extremely interesting narrative in it, right? And it was it made you think about all sorts of things inside the Pokemon universe. You're like, wait, are we the baddies?
Right.
And it told you that story, but it didn't like. I didn't have to sit and read text for 14 minutes at a time to figure that out. Right? I just got it. Through my interactions, through beating bosses, through running into the grunts of the organization, and that was kind of in the lifeblood of Pokemon from the start. Like playing Poke MMO, and they've definitely stripped some of the fluff away. Yeah, but I mean, it was 2 minutes before I was in the wild catching Pokemon.
See, that's awesome.
And it's just like. Boom, you go out your house, you run up to the grass, Professor Oak's like, yo, it's dangerous out there. You need to come get a Pokemon. Right. You get a Pokemon, you like go catch or you go battle a few Pokemon, you get up to the first Pokemart and they're like, hey, we've got a package that we need you to take back to Professor Oak.
Yeah.
You take that back to Oak. He's like, oh, I bought these for you, actually. These are Pokeballs.
Yeah.
You throw them at Pokemon when they don't have a lot of HP left.
There you go.
Go collect them.
Go do it.
You know?
Yeah.
Go kidnap some Pokemon.
Yeah.
And
use them to fight for money.
Right.
And-
Stand behind them to block damage.
yeah, take
Vick.
other children's money on the road.
Yes.
While you're doing it.
Oh man, I thought I could beat you. 1,100 Poké-dollars.
So I mean, I really like them doing this. I like all games doing this, exploring new things, trying new things. I completely agree. Dropping a new game with the same title with a new number off it every 2 years to sell somebody another $60, like.
Here's the thing I need
Make
from
a patch.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I need Pokemon to keep diversifying. Because Pokemon has games that they haven't touched that were good. And they were like, yeah, throw that away. Don't worry about it. Like, I love Pokken Tournament.
Yep.
Pokken Tournament, I had a great time. Really would love a revisit to like Pokemon Stadium / Coliseum.
Sure.
Would love a revisit to that, especially in a world of Mario Party exists.
Yeah.
The mini games and a new Pokemon Stadium would
It'd
go
probably be pretty good.
Be really
crazy.
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I just need mystery.
Harden.
I would love a
Harden.
new mystery dungeon.
Harden.
Don't. How dare you? I would love a new mystery dungeon. There's so many things.
Yeah.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Puzzle League.
Puzzle League. There's so many things they could touch.
Pinball.
Pinball.
Pokemon Pinball.
Pokemon Snap?
I love.
Well, they did just redo that one.
That was good.
They did?
Pokemon
Yeah, there was a
Snap 2?
23.
New Pokemon Snap.
2023.
Is what
Yeah.
I'm called. Not 2 for some reason.
Did Nintendo develop a camera peripheral that you could use?
No.
No, that's.
I think you just.
I bumped it.
I think
you
you
just-
could motion
you could
move
motion
your
it?
switch,
Yeah.
Okay.
your switch around.
That would make it so much easier than using the thumbstick of the Nintendo 64.
Fun game.
I'm a big fan of Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon
That's
Snap's
fun.
great.
Pokemon Snap goes, and
find
that's
all
my
the secrets,
and that's
you
my
gotta throw-
point.
Yeah.
There's so many things that they've made great.
Yeah.
I would even take this is a deep cut.
Oh shit.
I would take a new Hey You Pikachu.
I'm bleeding.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey You Pikachu with the little mic with the switch.
It was
Come
a
on
deep
now,
cut.
Yeah.
easy.
I was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
I see it
It was
now.
a
I
deep
see
cut.
it
He
now.
needs stitches.
Yeah.
I need
I see
some-
it
It just starts coming out of his ear.
Right.
I really thought I was gonna get made fun of when I said Puzzle League, by the way, but I fucking
no.
loved that shit.
Puzzle League goes hard.
I think that all that stuff's rad. I think
Yeah.
if you've got a successful franchise, you've got a successful IP like they do with Pokemon, instead of having to put out a mainline game with varying degrees of, whatever, success, and I think put us together a mainline, let us carry our expertise through from thing to thing. You want to put out a new region with new gens, drop it into that thing.
Right.
It can work moving forward. We all know how to do it, and then you just tutorialize the new thing.
Yep.
You just go like,
The
oh,
new
hey, you need to know this.
Yeah.
This is terrestrialized Pokemon. This is
Right.
Mega Pokemon. This is,
Yep.
each time it's just here's the new bit that we're pulling into all of this.
They can even do something wild and make Pokemon Home like a hub to get to these things.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
yeah,
I mean, they exist.
yeah. They could, and there was a leak on Winds and Waves.
Winds and waves. Fiends.
That did suggest that it was going to have MMO qualities to it, and that it was going to have a hub world where you would launch into different things.
Oh, okay.
But it sounded a little more Monster Hunter
Never mind, throw it away.
like.
I don't want that shit.
I don't know. I mean, we don't know much of anything, right? But it was through some pretty official leak or some like reputable leaks, but
Yeah.
But I think you're right on with like use these legends, use the different games, try new things.
Yep.
Have
I'm
fun.
all
Aren't we all
for it.
just well-adjusted gamers? Look at us.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm
Yeah.
trying. I'm trying out here.
We're
Trying to move on.
reformed here for sure.
Stop making your fucking tutorials 2 hours long.
But can we talk about Mega Starmie for a second?
Bruh.
Oh, with
You
the
mean
fucking
Patrick
legs.
Starfish?
Ugh.
Mega Starmie with the
I saw that
knees,
shit and got
baby.
nauseous. I was
Does he,
like,
does he have knees?
He's got knees.
those
Does
are,
he have knees though?
It's knees.
Is that how knees work?
That's how knees bend.
Okay.
the man had legs,
Yeah.
and it was alarming.
Yeah. It looks
That's not how knees work.
hilarious.
My skin is crawling.
Hilarious.
See, as soon as I did it, it's not knees anymore.
Yeah. Right. So you need like 3 more feet.
People saw that. Now your legs is on camera. People saw that.
Swinging legs off the edge of the couch.
We'll blur it on this, and then that can be on our Patreon.
Yeah.
You can see the unblurred,
we still haven't made.
Unblurred legs. Well, it was
fully clothed, shoes legs.
Is it supposed to, it was
Nobody
Starmie was
like
modeled after, or like the joke was that it was like Ultraman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so because like once I learned that, I'm like, oh, that kind of makes more sense.
Sure.
You know, because they're always like, "Har!" You know, like that's the sound they make instead of like Stormy. You know. Those are perfect renditions.
I used to like Starmie until I saw them legs.
Yeah.
But I'm a leg guy.
The Patrick Star renditions are hilarious.
Yeah.
The ones that have like the Starmie in the fishnets.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious. It'll be up on screen.
Yeah.
No, I won't. That's too much work. Stop doing that, Ron. Don't do that. Don't stop.
You already said it.
You
I
already
already said it.
You already said it.
Just don't have it come out of anyone's mouth this time, okay?
Okay. And with that, I think that went the rails. And when the rail goes, I think it's time for the show to go.
Starminis, baby.
People, it's been the SydeCast. I've been your boy. I've been him, Earl Jones. That's my AKA. I got nothing else.
Not as good as
I'm still
Brian.
not gonna mention that we in a new place. Oh shit, my bad.
What?
Bye.